In this video, I'll show you two ways to play Body by Jacklin, one with capo and one without. If you like the video, please like and subscribe down below, and check out the Patreon where you can start for as little as $5 a month, and you'll get a PDF of this lesson as well as a Guitar Pro file of the lesson to play along with. Grab a guitar, let's play. In order to play this like she does live, we're going to have a capo here on the 5th fret, and I'm going to reference the chord shapes as opposed to the actual chord. So for instance, the first chord is going to be an E minor shape, but it's going to be an A minor chord because of the capo on the 5th fret. So the intro starts off with this E minor shape, and it's just going to be sort of down stroking 8th notes. She's kind of accenting it. So it's dum dum ding ding. And you just want to have a light touch with that. And that's going to go for 4 measures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Julia's going to come in singing, and this is going to be the first verse. The first verse has 2 patterns. We're going to have 4 measures of that E minor shape, and then we're going to have 2 measures of E minor, and then 2 measures of a C major shape. After that, it's going to go into 5 repetitions of the E minor shape for 4 measures, and then we're going to go to an A shape for 2 measures, and then a C shape again for 2 measures. So I'll do the first 2 measures so you can hear the difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay on the E minor. 1, 2, and now to the C. 2. Now it's going to go back to the E minor shape, 4 measures, A for 2 measures, and then C for 2 measures, and it's going to repeat that 5 times. So I'll do it 2 times through here so you can hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the A shape. 1, 2. Now to the C shape. 1, 2. Back to the E minor. 2, 3, 4. To the A. 2. Now to the C. 1, 2. From there it goes to a little interlude, and that's going to be the same pattern. So if you're just counting the patterns, it does that E minor to A to C 6 times through, with the last time through being a little interlude between the verses. Next we get into the second verse. The second verse is going to be the same as the 2 previous sections, only you're going to do the pattern only 2 times, unlike the first verse where there was essentially 6 patterns. Now to the A, to the C, and then one more time through that. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the A. 1, 2, 1, 2. Next we get into what could be called a refrain. I'm calling it the chorus just because she repeats the title so many times. And this is going to have a new pattern. We're going to have 2 measures of that E minor shape, 2 measures of the C major shape, 2 measures of the G shape, and then 2 measures of the C shape. So E minor, 1, 2, and then C, 1, 2, to the G, 1, the C, 1, 2, repeat, E minor, 1, 2, C, 1, 2, G, 1, 2, to the C, 2. And from there, it's going to go into an outro. The outro is going to repeat the chorus pattern. So E minor to C, G to C. And the last time, when it goes to the C, we're just going to play one strum. So I'll play that outro section. And remember, the very last chord is just going to be a single strum. So E minor, 1, 2. Now C, 1, 2. Now G, 1, 2. Now C, 1, 2. Repeat, E minor, 1, 2. Now C, 1, 2. Now G, 1, 2. Now C for one strum. Alright, that's how she plays it live. Let's take a look at that same song, but with no capo in case you don't have one. A lot of times when you play with a capo, so say you've got the guitar in regular tuning, then you put the capo on, sometimes that can make the strings a little sharp. Sometimes you take the capo off, that can make the strings a little flat. And it's just because of the pressure on the capo pulling down the strings. In a perfect world, that doesn't really happen, but I haven't found a killer capo that will get away with that every time. So let's take a look at that same song without the capo. So we're going to start with an A minor for 4 measures. 2, 3, 4. The verse is going to come in. We're going to do 4 measures of that A minor. We're going to do 6 measures of the A minor, and then we're going to go to an F shape, so which is an F here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 5, 6. Now F for 2. 1, 2. Now it's going to go into the standard verse pattern, which is going to be 4 measures of A, 2 measures of D, and then 2 measures of F. Rolling into the instrumental little refrain section, little bridge section, it's the same chords. 1 time through. 2, 3, 4. Now the D. 2. Now F. 2. Next we get into the second verse. Again, the second verse is going to keep going with the same pattern that that instrumental section had and that the end of the previous verse had. So A minor for 4 beats, D for 2, and F for 2. So I'll just play it 1 time through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to D, 1, 2. Down F. 1, 2. Now we're going to get into the chorus. Chorus has a different pattern. A minor to F to C to F. And each of those is going to get 2 measures. I'll just play this 1 time through. So A minor, 1, 2. Now F. 1, 2. Now C. 1, 2. Back to the F. 1, 2. Outro is going to continue that same pattern with the last chord just strumming a single F. So I'll go ahead and play through that whole section. So A minor, 1, 2. Now to F, 1, 2. Now to C, 1, 2. Back to F, 1, 2. To A minor, 1, 2. To F, 1, 2. Now to C, 1, 2. Now F one time. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Maybe there's another song or artist you'd like to see me cover. Also, check out the Patreon. For this lesson, you're going to get a PDF of the entire lesson as well as a Guitar Pro file of the lesson. Play along with. Thanks. See you in the next video.